Hey y'all, so I'm Carla with Race to Walk, and this is yet another episode in Hack the Saga, or what I think I should be calling it, my Ephesians 5:11 series called Have Nothing to Do with the Works of Darkness, Rather Expose Them. So what's been going on? Like I said, I had been noticing some super sketchy legals in the Kaiser Times, and so on July 21st, I decided I was going to go check out some of them, which there were two sheriff's auctions that were posted. I have several videos on that. And so I came down and they postponed both of them. One of them on Fern Ridge Road in Stayton was postponed just for an hour from 10 to 11 on the same day. The other on Konaway Drive in Turner was postponed for a week until July 28th. The one on Fern Ridge Road, literally straight up fraud, stole the house, super sketch, so many sketchy things, and it's unbelievable. And just FYI, I have reported this to 4 different law enforcement agencies. I reported it, went to Stayton and spoke to somebody in the Stayton Police Department. They said it wasn't their jurisdiction because it was Marion County. They said it'd be Marion County Sheriff's Department, which, oh, by the way, is the one that is executing these fraudulent sales. Then I went to the Kaiser Police Department, spoke to Chief Copeland, told him about it, and he said, oh, I'll have to check it out and see who because it's not our jurisdiction because it's in Marion County. So here's the thing. The Kaiser Times, where all of these things are being posted, is in Kaiser, and it is under his jurisdiction. Kaiser Times is a nexus where all of these fraudulent things are being posted. Okay, so then I also, when I went into the next week to see, because they didn't come out right at 10 o'clock for this second one that had on Konaway Drive in Turner that had been postponed. And so anyway, when I went in there, I told the people at the office that the sale that had been from the week before was straight up fraud. So I did tell them they should be aware of it. They should know. Quite frankly, I think they're all in on it. I think the Marion County Police Department is corrupt. I actually went to them when I was going through all my identity theft and, you know, the stalking and everything. I did go to nothing. I mean, they didn't do anything. I mean, I swear this entire state is just criminal. I don't even know. And I also, because I did more research after that July 21st sale, went straight up to the Marion County District's Attorney's Office and told them, hey, this is what's going on. And they're like, this is mortgage fraud. And the person like, oh, is that criminal? Do we do that here? Obviously not. Obviously not. So anyway, this video might be kind of weird because I think they're jacking with this one too. But yeah, so what's going to happen, this is a little bit before 10. They're going to come out. They're going to postpone it again. Last week when I went to go check to see if they had updated on their site, I could look it up. I mean, the thing about the Marion County site itself used to be that you'd have to know the address or look at something specific to be able to look up the sale. And it would tell you if it had been postponed. Since last week, they've changed the site. I can't even find that page now. Can't even find the page now. To look it up. So I'm just gonna wait. But I did go to OregonSheriffSales.org, and there are 2 more sales posted for September. So downloaded the writ of execution, and interesting thing, this is not on my hacked Google Pixel phone. This is another one that I know they got the device ID off of that doesn't actually have service, but I'm just, I connect to it on Wi-Fi, and I can tell that they have access to this too because I was downloading, this is how dumb they are. I was downloading the writ of execution and the notice of the sale from the Oregon Sheriff Sales site, and they were backing it out. like backing, because I was uploading it to a drive and they were backing it out. So it's like, dummies. Like, do you really think that's gonna work? But thank you for giving me evidence that you have access to this site. And so how do these people get it? Honestly, the criminals are officials, like government officials, FBI, local FBI. I think they're just as corrupt as all the crime syndicate here. Totally corrupt. And here's the thing, they must maybe running this this state like it's just, you know, they have an undergovernment. There's a bunch of criminals, but they're defrauding U.S. taxpayers as a whole. They're not just exploiting people who live here in the state. It's federal money that, like, all the identity theft, theft of benefits, I swear, the housing. I saw somebody here when I was at Saga. She had every single piece of paperwork she ever got from housing. I mean, you can just see, I don't even know about these things specifically, but just anybody with basic reading comprehension skills could tell that there are double books being run in the Oregon Housing Department. It's fraud. It's straight up fraud, and it's defrauding the U.S. taxpayers as a whole. And when you have the federal government asking for donations on PayPal and Venmo to reduce the deficit, I think that things that are defrauding taxpayers as a whole, I think everybody should care about that. So anyway, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. We'll just see what this little goat roadie is doing. And again, anybody cares to look, it's obvious. Anybody with a brain can see it. It's just they're depending on people not paying attention and not looking. And here's just the thing, just as Oregonians in general, beyond this gross criminality in the state, generally they're not concerned with other people. It's like I've said this in other videos, they're in their own little bubble, right? And so if anything doesn't like interact with them specifically in their own little bubble, then they don't really bother with it. So this is the perfect state to run that kind of thing in. So here's the thing, I'm just saying this to, I grew up here, I lived here until I was 30. It's time to actually live the golden rule and actually do unto others as you would have them to do. Like, actually, like, pay attention to what's going on to your neighbor, because today's your neighbor, tomorrow it may be you. Tomorrow it will be you. Anyway, so yeah. Talk to you later.